Good day. Once again, it's Tammy, and I am bringing you the Chapter 4 Spiritual Law from A Little Light on Spiritual Laws. This one is the Law of Attraction. I'm going to just come right out and say this one's huge. A lot of people talk about the Law of Attraction. There is LOA groups on Facebook and stuff like that. So the law of attraction is a huge subject. I'm just going to come right out and say that. If you want to delve into the law of attraction, I'm going to also recommend Abraham Hicks videos. So there's tons of subject matter on this. Any subject in the world can be talked through the law of attraction. This is a Reader's Digest version of what the law of attraction is about. So, right away, I'm going to say magnets. Remember playing with magnets, okay? And what you know about a magnet is it's attracted to some things and it repels other things. This is all based on the law of physics, actual scientific fact that we are magnetic beings on the planet. We attract and we repel experiences, people, everything. This is the point to the law of attraction. What happens in life? You unconsciously transmit your energy. Some of your qualities are magnetic and others repellent. With knowing this, you have drawn toward you everything and everyone in your life. Now, this is sometimes a really hard concept to digest. There is opportunity to go, well, what about this? Do you think I attracted that? I am not here to explain to you why you attracted what you attracted in your life. It's merely a spiritual law, and my purpose is to simplify it. There's tons of examples in Chapter 4 about the law of attraction. That's for you to read. I'm giving you the Reader's Digest version. So a radio transmitter broadcasts on a particular frequency. You are also a transmitter, okay? So anyone interested in a program going out on that wavelength tunes in, okay? You broadcast the play of your life. You send out into the ethers the story of your patterns, emotional energy, beliefs, mindsets, denials, likes, dislikes, and much more. What do you pay attention to? What catches your attention? Okay? Is it heaviness? Is it humorous? Is it boring? Is it interesting? Is it violent? Is it peaceful? You've got to ask yourself these questions. Something about these things draw you to it. You might like some of these aspects, but be repelled by others. Nevertheless, you are hooked in. What are you hooked into? What are you drawn to? What do you spend your energy doing? We attract people to us in the same way. The vibration you emit is made up of your consciousness and unconscious energy. So, repellent, magnetic, or neutral. Bottom line, like attracts like. Okay? Like energy attracts like energy. This is physics. So these are a few things that are a low frequency. Neediness, desperation, depression, greed, unkindness, and thoughtlessness. Okay? These are examples of some high frequency energy. Love, kindness, happiness, delight, and generosity. Spiritual law is exact. Okay? The universe provides mirrors for us to look into. Look into why. Why have I attracted this? Why have I created this? What does this say about me? At no point should we be pointing, okay? Because when you point, 3 pointing back. Note the characters in your life. They're part of the play in your life for a reason. Mostly, if you're not liking it, it's likely your higher self showing you shadow aspects that you need to take a look at. Okay? Negative aspects are of ourself that we deny. Okay, this is big. So I made a note. To list the things you want to receive. Very different from what you're not wanting. I say, the law of attraction says, tell me what you want, not what you don't want. Okay, let me repeat that. You want to talk about what you want, not what you don't want. So when you know the things that you don't want, it directs you to what you do want. I say contrast is always asking for solutions, okay? And then I like to say, who or what is in your way? These are questions I have in one of my soul notes to write about these things. It's very important that you recognize or notice. Desperation repels. And I'm going to give an example, and it's almost the exact example that is in the book. I really do have friends. They tried to have a baby for 15 years. They went through several avenues to get pregnant. All failure. All failed. Nothing happened. Before their final attempt, they said, listen, if this doesn't happen, we're just going to reno the entire house, make it a giant playhouse for our friends. And I'm not kidding. There was every game in there, pinball machines. It was a party house. They had a pop machine full of beer. It was the funnest place, okay? And I'm just saying that was some good times. And so the attempt failed. They renoed their house. Amazing place. They didn't even get it complete. And they were pregnant. They let go. They let go of expectation. 3 children later, boom, 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 one right after the other. The joy was so incredible that they were like bunnies. And they're happy, happy, happy. They had to move out of that house because there was no room for kids. However, they were super happy and still are. This was the energy of contentment that catapulted their life into receiving what they felt It wasn't a desperation anymore. It was still like they still wanted a baby, but they just decided that they were done being desperate. And they found other joy. This is really cool. That's the law of attraction. That's one of my best stories, okay? So our underlying beliefs attract situations and people to us. If you believe that you're here to serve others, you might attract someone that you need to look after. Okay? All right. If you believe that no one could possibly understand you, you'll attract not being understood. The law of attraction works on many levels, serving as a reflection of the energy you are sending out. Things may, of course, be a return of karma, which is an inevitable balancing of right and wrong over lifetimes. And I do want to add, I love this book because it keeps bringing in little aspects of laws from different parts of this book. The law of karma is chapter 18, so that you know. Whenever you do something, this is examples, okay? Whenever you do something because you feel you should, okay, there's that term should. I take some certain words out of the dictionary. Should is one of them, okay? Because you feel like you should do something, you're in bondage, okay? Sending out positive energy, you will attract help when you need it. Negative thoughts attract negative situations. If you want to project to succeed, but you have an underlying feeling of boredom or scared and tired, the underlying energy will counteract the success of it. Okay? If something is not materializing as you expect, we always think of expectations, okay? Examine your underlying feelings and change them. The inner attracts the outer. That's the point about the law of attraction. For instance, you want a committed partner. How you commit to loving yourself means everything. Okay? If you put yourself down or never think you're good enough, you will attract an abuser who will do the same. It's really important to remind yourself of all your good qualities. I suggest stopping at the end and creating that list in your journal. Okay? A list of worthiness, a list of all your good qualities. Very, very important. Do not send out negative energy. In closing, I want to remind you to send out positive energy and wait for miracles to be drawn toward you. You are a magnet, and like attracts like. You attract like to you. Namaste.